What is going on, everybody? It is Mr. Air Force One. And yes, you read the title correctly. I tore my ACL. There's a story about it. So it was a normalized day. I was in first period gym class. It shouldn't even exist, first of all. If you have first period gym class, drop out of high school. Who the fuck wants to be sweaty all day? Nobody. I play basketball with me and a bunch of my friends. We do that for a gym class. And I wasn't even trying to do nothing stupid crazy. I was just playing normally, and I drive up for a layup, and as I jump, I hear the nastiest pop ever. While I'm pushing my foot off the ground, it's horrible, and I feel it immediately. I feel the so I drop to the floor. So I get up immediately and I start walking, which is the worst thing I ever could have done because the pain was horrible. The pain I felt when I was walking with a torn ACL and part of my meniscus was had tears in it, and I have fractured my knee bone and dislocated my kneecap. It was the worst pain I could have ever imagined, and it was like horrible. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading lately. But after that happened and I told the gym teacher, I have to go to the nurse, please let me go to the nurse. He eventually was like, okay, here's your pass, walk down there. And fuck you for that, making me walk down there. Eventually, as I was walking, the nurse actually came up to me.
What happened to you?
I told her what happened. I told this story about how I fucked it up in gym class. I didn't know what was wrong with it at this point. I thought I just hyperextended it. So I told her I hyperextended my knee. I was going to come down to you to get an ice pack.
Let me get you a chair.
So she gives me a wheelchair and she's pushing me down all the way. And it is boof, 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 boof. It is throbbing. It hurts so bad. So she sits me down into the nurse's office and she's examining it, and as she's touching it, I feel like she's fucking Kimbo Slice, just pounding the fuck out of it. When she left to go call my mom to pick me up, because she knew something was fucked up after the story and how I heard a pop, she went and called my mom, and I took this video right here.
All the upcoming rappers, I salute ya. Don't get in my way trying to get some fame, I'll shoot ya. I take all of these Gucci loafers and suit up. Pop me a perk, say money, I'm cool up.
After I took that video, the nurse called my mom, and my mom had to come pick me up and take me to the doctors immediately. At the doctors, she pretty much told me, she couldn't tell me much because she wasn't like a fucking orthopedic surgeon type of doctor. She just looked at it, felt it, touched it around, which also hurt so fucking bad. I had to get out of my mom's car and walk into the doctor's office and stand in an elevator, go all the way up, and then walk into the office. It was horrible because after it happened, I had adrenaline still going from me playing basketball, and it didn't hurt as bad as it did when the adrenaline wore off in the car and I had to walk into the doctor's office. It was so bad, but I never shed a tear one time. That's real shit. So she's feeling around, she's touching my kneecap and all the fucking ligaments, and it hurts so bad. She eventually tells me, I'm gonna need to send you to get an x-ray, but to me it seems like your kneecap is dislocated. Sit me down, they put me under the table, and they start taking x-rays, and later that day, they told me that it was a confirmed dislocated kneecap, which I guess it's weird because they said it popped itself back into place the more I was walking on it, so I guess it was good that I was walking on it. But my kneecap was dislocated and cracked itself back into place, which is kind of gross to think about. After that, we went to this surgeon to look at it again, and he told us, after looking at all the x-rays, you need to go get an MRI. So a couple days later, I'm going to school and shit. I'm just on crutches the whole time, and I get a wheelchair for a couple of days because like the nurse likes me, I guess, and she wanted to help me out. So she gave me a wheelchair to use, which was very helpful. I got stories with that too. Hold up, you'll get that later. So a couple days later, I get the MRI, and which was pretty cool because they put headphones on me. I was listening to Drake, and it was lit. The results of the MRI came back, and the guy called up. He said, I need you in my office as soon as possible. Come through when you can. So we went there. He sits us down, and he tells me, look, your ACL is torn. It's not a full tear. It is half torn. I half tore my ACL. MCL is hyperextended and has microfibers breaking off in it. My meniscus has a sliver tear down the middle. have fractures in my knee bone. I have bone bruising, which means it went in a specific way so far that the bone-on-bone collision caused severe bruising in the bone. Good news is I don't really need a surgery. This is something that time can heal. I'm very thankful for that. I hope that I have a good recovery, and I'm happy that I could somewhat put more weight on it. It's not good yet because it's only been like 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 since it all happened, and I've been babying the fuck out of it. I've had it up to here with ice all day, so I should be good soon. I will give myself another month before I can fully do things again. I don't see myself jumping as high again because the half tear really might fuck me up. I probably won't be able to dunk for a little bit, but I'll get there again. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new, subscribe. And me and my broken ass knee are out.
You gon' hear stories about me, that shit ain't right. Yeah. The way you lick your lips, the way you bite them. The way you answer your FaceTime.